Hey there, grammar adventurers. Welcome back to our exciting journey through the world of English language mastery. In our last lesson, we tackled the tricky topic of capitalization and learned how to use uppercase letters like a pro. I hope you had a chance to practice those skills in your own writing and feel more confident about when to use capital letters. Today, we're going to focus on two super important topics that can really make your writing shine: spelling and formatting. Having strong spelling skills and knowing how to format your writing correctly can help you create pieces that look polished and professional, and that effectively get your ideas across to your readers. So, let's dive in and start exploring the world of spelling and formatting. Part 1. Spelling strategies and tips. Okay, let's be real. Spelling can be tough sometimes. But with some practice and helpful strategies, anyone can become a spelling superstar. In this section, we'll go over some of the top spelling rules, talk about common mistakes people make, and share some tips for improving your spelling skills. First up, let's talk about the classic spelling rule: I before E, except after C. This rule can help you remember the right order of I and E in a lot of words. For example, consider this sentence: I achieved a new personal best in my weightlifting competition. This sentence follows the rule. Now, think about the sentence: I received a deceiving email from a scammer. This is an exception to the rule. But, like many rules in English, there are some exceptions to keep in mind. Words like weird, height, and leisure are exceptions where E comes before I. On the other hand, words like efficient, ancient, and science are exceptions where I comes before E after C. Next, let's talk about adding endings to words, especially words that end in Y or silent E. When you add endings like est, or a lie to words that end in Y, change the Y to I before adding the ending. For instance, the word silly becomes silliest when you change the Y to I before adding est. Similarly, happy becomes happiest, and ready becomes readily. When you add endings to words that end in silent E, drop the E if the ending starts with a vowel, but keep it if the ending starts with a consonant. For example, the word bite becomes biting when you drop the silent E before adding ing. However, the word sincere keeps the silent E when adding lie, becoming sincerely. Here are a few more examples to help you practice. The word carry becomes carried when you change the Y to I before adding ed. The word hope becomes hoping when you drop the silent E before adding ing. The word brave becomes bravely when you keep the silent E before adding lie. Double consonants can also trip people up sometimes. Words like accommodate and necessary have two of the same consonant letters right next to each other. To spell these words correctly, break them down into syllables and sound them out slowly, making sure you include all the letters you need. More examples of double consonant words include words like committee, embarrass, and recommend have a double M. Words like succeed, occasion, and accessible have a double C. Words like appear, interrupt, and opportunity have a double P. Now, let's talk about plurals. Most words just add an S to make them plural, but there are some exceptions. Words that end in S, esh, ch, x, or z usually add is, and some words have irregular plural forms. Examples of regular and irregular plurals include words like cats, books, and trees add s to form their plurals. Words like buses, wishes, and boxes add "-is" to form their plurals. Words like story and baby change the Y to I, becoming stories and babies. Words like knife and life change the F to V before adding "-es", becoming knives and lives. Words like sheep and fish have plurals that are the same as their singular forms. Words like child, foot, mouse, and goose have irregular plurals, becoming children, feet, mice, and geese. So, how can you get better at spelling? Here are some tips to try. 1. Make a list of words you often misspell and practice writing them the right way. 2. Use memory tricks to remember tricky spellings. 3. Break words into syllables and sound them out slowly. 4. Use a dictionary or spell checker when you're not sure. 5. Read a lot to see correctly spelled words in context. 6. Play spelling games or challenges to make practice more fun. 7. Learn common prefixes, suffixes, and root words to better understand how words are built. 8. Always proofread your writing to find and fix spelling mistakes. Remember, the key to becoming a better speller is practice and staying engaged. Don't let a fear of making mistakes stop you from writing. The more you write and work with the language, the better your spelling will get.
Spelling can be tough, but we'll get through. Rules and tips will help us too. I before E, that's the rule. But sometimes it can break. Don't be a fool. Spell it right, make it shine. Every letter, every line. Polished writing, clear and neat. Spelling strong, can't be beat. Adding endings to a Y. Change it to I, give it a try. Silent E before a vowel. Drop it now, don't scowl. Spell it right, make it shine. Every letter, every line. Polished writing, clear and neat. Spelling strong, can't be beat. Double letters, sound them out. Break the word, there's no doubt. Making plurals, follow me. Add an S or ES, that's the key. Lists and tricks will help us learn. Reading helps at every turn. Break words down, spell them slow. Practice often, watch you grow. Spell it right.